Sure if I got any of that, but by the way, congratulations, this is Penelope Stone. Today we are going to be painting some Christmas cards. Hooray! Let me restart the music, because I kind of did a false take before now. But yeah, I meant to buy 2 stacks of these, but 6 little paintings would have taken too long anyway, so this is probably for the best to just do the first 3, and maybe if I and do more later on, like 3 or 4. But either way, let me get to YouTube. Make sure this is all going well. So far I can't even fucking see that. Oh, I didn't even mean to show my face there. Oops. Uh-oh. It's still like counting down to it. I don't like that fact. I hope my stream is starting and not like crashing frames or something. Huh. This is a problem. Okay, there it goes. I got it. Okay, we're good. It was just a YouTube layover. But without further ado, I don't know. I am a very inexperienced painter, so I'm probably about to do something pretty cringe and try to put watercolor cheap-ass paint on top of acrylic. I'm like 90% sure that is not going to work correctly, but we're going to try it. Only for one painting, though. Just one in case it does absolutely fail, because I need to see if it works for another painting idea I had in mind. First, let me adjust my newspapers a little bit. Shit, I should have already done. Let me look here in case anyone decides to join us. I'll be able to see it. Alright. Yeah, for sure wasn't so much of a... the shadow was literally just me. Throwing shade on myself. Okay, for the first painting, we're going to, let me turn this down a little bit, because it's probably louder than my voice, if I had to guess. Oh, there was a plastic film on top of this. One moment. Shouldn't take too long to open up. Ends up being half the stream. Oh wow, the stuff is definitely blacker than the last paint I was using. Let's not use way too much, because I don't know how vibrant this is gonna be. Let's start with that, see how well it spreads. Oh wow, this spreads so much better than the last paint I was using. That so-called frickin' black paint I was using before was just brown, and I was sad. I used a little bit more though. Maybe not. This is actually working pretty well, all things considered. I also like this texture I'm now doing on it. Weird starting with all black background, but I have a plan. Don't worry. There we go. We're gonna let this dry for just a little bit. Well, that's... I might need to get a different paintbrush for that, but that's fine. I have other longer paintbrushes too, but... For now, we're gonna let this dry off a little bit. Because I have something else in mind for this one, and I would like it to dry a little bit more first, because I think otherwise the paint on top of paint is not gonna work at all. At least that's my assumption. And so we're gonna let that dry, and while that's drying, we're gonna work on the real first painting, which is gonna be... Actually, we're gonna use a little bit of blue. Let's see if I can get anything out of these ones that are pretty dang empty, but let's try it. Uh-oh. I didn't want that to happen. There's like virtually no paint in this, but we're gonna try to get what we can out of it. Kind of a satisfying noise, honestly. Yeah, I can probably get like a little more brush out of it, so I'll keep it there, but we're probably throwing that one away after we're done here. Try to get some white paint on here too, I think. Yeah, there's practically none of either. I'm gonna definitely need more blue paint for damn sure. But we're gonna try it, see how it works out. Okay. Keep that there for the same reason, I suppose, but we're probably getting rid of that soon. First, see what this looks like just at face value. Let me grab it. How did this wash off? There's still too much black in that. I'm just going to use that specifically for that one painting. Now, this is definitely a way bigger brush than I need, but I think this is the next best one I have for this. Try mixing this together. It's definitely not bright enough, actually. Interesting. I thought I would need more blue, but I might actually need more white. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, let's put a little more white on this. I need to mix it a little bit better too, though. But it definitely needs a little more white. My colorblind ass had my girlfriend label which was blue and which was purple. Let's put a little more white in it. See if that brightens up the tone a little bit, because right now it's a little bit too much regular blue for my taste. Alright, that's a little closer to what I wanted, but I think it needs more blue as well. And after this, I think I'll be good for what I want to do. A little bit of blue. Not even a lot, just a little bit. Oh, that was way more than I wanted to put. We might need more. Uh-oh, that's actually a problem. I did not want to put that much on there. And now it's too dark, like I thought it was going to be. Uh-oh. Panic. Literally panic, though. I think it's kind of pretty. Not what I was expecting to see, either. But it's still not what I wanted. So I'm going to have to add more white. Honestly, I don't think adding more white's a good idea. Yes, it will bring the color I want, but there's already too much paint on this canvas, so I think I just gotta accept what I have here. Or maybe, just maybe, something else I can do. Nah, there really isn't. I'm gonna have to add more white, and just have a shit ton of paint, and then probably let this dry for a little bit. Right now, this isn't not what I wanted. Actually, this might work now. There we go. That looks a little more closer to what I wanted. There's way too much fucking paint on this, though. It's kind of saturating it. This is kind of problematic, considering the fact that... You know what? This is going so badly. I'm going to actually use this to get paint off of it. Oh, wow, this is actually working fine for what I want anyway. Yeah, let me just take off some of this paint and give it a more... Is that a piece of hair? That is a piece of hair. Let me get that off. Yeah, that is one of my hairs. Ew, let me get that off. Come on. It is not wanting to... It does not want to come off. That's annoying. Yeah, it does not want to come off. It's like embedded in there, no matter what I do. I can't pick this off. And I'm having a panic attack about it. Okay, I took off some of it, and it looks like it's a little closer to the tone I wanted to start with. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't need at least a little more white. Okay, rinse this off a little bit. Add just a touch of white, like just a drop. Any more than that, just gonna be too much paint. Hopefully this makes it the exact tone I need it to be. Alright. Do that. Alright, this is the last thing I'm gonna attempt. Yeah, it doesn't, and I hope that it works. Yeah, I should have mixed this separately, like I did for other paintings, but I decided not to. And here we are as a result of that. Yeah, this is not even remotely correct, to the point where... I think I'm going to use this one for a different painting. And it's going to be a slight deviation from what I originally wanted to do for my brother's card. But I think it's necessary in this case. I'm going to let this dry. And then I'm going to try something else. What the fuck? There's hair over this painting. This is bad. I have never had this happen to me before, but right now it is happening like crazy. That's just bad. And now I have paint all over me. Ew, that made it worse. I just grabbed a paper towel. Right over here. Alright. To be honest, this is going significantly worse than I was hoping it would. But we're fine. Just a little more white paint, and I think it will be the tone I was looking for. Yeah, let me just do it lightly. There we go. That's closer to... Actually, that's too much white. Too much... Actually, this is pretty much fine. Alright, this is fine. This is pretty much what I wanted. The sideways... Actually, sideways works better, though. Alright, that's enough of that. This was too big of a brush anyway. Let me try to do a more... different brush. Smaller brush. Alright. This is the start of it. A little too watery, but... yeah, it's not working either. Alright. Real talk. This is going so badly. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let this one dry for a while and then come back to it. So right now, I'm unsure if I even want to keep that one. Alright. I'm gonna see how the black acrylic one is now. See if that one's... it's not dried enough, I can tell just by looking at it. We're gonna fold that over to avoid paint contamination. And grab the next one. And I might have to change what I originally had in mind for this one. Alright, I'm just gonna wing this one and hope for the best. But I need just a little bit of black paint. Just a little bit. Not a lot. I only need it for the upper half of the painting. Yeah, this one's fine because it's already black. Let me just do this. That's messy. Actually, this is probably from a different painting, but I thought it's fine. Probably fine. It's fine. Yeah, this paint's a lot more vibrant than the other paint. I might want to buy acrylic from now on. Alright. Alright. That's a good start. Now, just a little bit of white on the bottom here. Like I said, I'm just going to wing this one, because the other ones I want to have dry off a little bit more before I mess with it. This one, though, my brother's, I'm just going to wing it. he'll be fine. I did not have these brushes wiped off enough. It's slightly dirty snow. Actually, that's fine. It gives a little bit of layer into the snow anyway. Give it a little bit of extra texture. I don't like that. Alright, now I'm going to use different brushes. There's, this makes it a little... I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that's gonna be. It's just kind of there. But there is something I'm gonna be doing here. That looks dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Oh well, that's what I get for trying to make a painting that I wanted to have a shape. I think we kind of hit a roadblock on this one too, though. Where to paint over what I want to paint, I think I'm going to have to wait for it to dry a little bit. Or it's not going to mix properly, so we're going to rotate back to the first painting, I think. As soon as I find a place that I have nowhere to set this painting, like literally nowhere. Also got no trash can near me. And I realized this would dry a little bit, but I'm trying to make it look like kind of a snowy field. That's really the first thing I wanted to put in there. Alright, let's see. This one, when it dries, isn't as dark as I thought it would be, but this is actually fine. I think. Not 100% dry, but I think it's dry enough where we can mess around with it. Alright, this is the part I'm a little bit worried about, but I'm going to try something. This is not working. I was afraid of this. I think this has to dry completely, or there's no universe where this could even remotely work, so... Alright, I'm trying to think here because I'm a little flustered if I'm being honest. I'm already kind of thinking of just aborting this whole mission because this is going... I was expecting all three paintings to be this much problem, especially on such a small canvas, but it really is a problem. But I'm going to try my best here. I need to find a very small brush. Specific over here. Or is it? Because I know it's one of the only dark brushes I have. It's not it. I think it's this one. There it is. Alright, let's see. This little tiny one. Actually, I need yellow, I think. Yeah, and there's still plenty of yellow in this one, so let me use the one that's already open. I do need white, too, so... I just gotta think of how I want to do this. I think the best thing I can do is just do it, and... I'm getting a little frustrated. It is not working the way I wanted it to fucking work at all. None of these are working the way I wanted them to work at all, and I'm getting... But I'm just gonna keep pressing on at this point. There's really not much else I can do. I'm just not a good enough mechanical artist to do what I wanted to do here with any of these, and... It is what it is. I'm gonna keep pressing on. I didn't need to put that much paint. I wish I just wasted paint now, but... Nope, 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 nope. This is wrong. You know, what I can do though is try to get some blue onto there. It's not the right kind of blue. I'm dumb. I got tilted here. I'm not even gonna lie, I got tilted here. No, this is kind of pretty. Still want more fragments of yellow though. Any way I can do that safely. Know that. It really doesn't work though. There's no way to just... There's probably the way, but I'm not good enough to do that. What I had in mind. This is kind of a pretty layer to put here, so fuck it. Alright. That's even worse. There's really not much I can do with that though. A little more golden. You know what? I have an idea. But I think I gotta wait for this to dry a little bit before I do that idea. But I kind of wanted to do like a whole sun, halo, godly kind of vibe, but it kind of went haywire, but I kind of think it looks kind of neat. So I think I'm just going to accept this one. Is it Christmassy? Fuck no, but my mom doesn't really want to celebrate Christmas anyway, she said, so this will just be a painting gift to her. Eyes of an Angel or something like that, I think I'll call it. Some of the colors in it are really pretty too. And I just wish I didn't use so much fucking paint. It's all globby. That's a habit I need to break. I need to use less paint. Now, one of my New Year's resolutions will be to use less paint in my paintings. Avoid this globby mess. Maybe I should give myself even a... You know what? Yeah, there's some here that looks way too globby to be acceptable. So let me spread it out and maybe even push it off the canvas a little bit. Nah, that's just too far away from the original. Not extremely happy with this. But I think the fuck with it too much would make things worse. Let me just fix one last little layer down here to try to make this whole part look a little more yellowy instead of just the weird concentration right there. And give the clouds a little bit of a goldenness to them before becoming a higher blue on top. And I think that's as good as I'm gonna get here, because I think to add or take away or to brush it more will just fuck it up more. But here is the painting from my view anyway. Wait, it's soaked, obviously. We're gonna put it to the side here though, for now. Oh shoot, this table's dirty. Paper towel roll. Take my hands off a little bit. Alright, next thing we're gonna do is get back to the first painting we were doing, because it's 99% dried! I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Let me get a much smaller paintbrush. I think that was my main problem here. But now that's drier, I think I'll be able to do what I want to do. Nope. This does not mix at all. I am sad. Oh, I have an idea. I thought I had an idea, but no, I don't. Alright. This didn't work, by the way. I think I need all acrylic paint to do what I really wanted to do here. So I fucked up. This is nothing. I'm a little... I think I just need to use more white paint, honestly. And I need a bigger paintbrush. Is there one I haven't used yet? Alright. This is going completely off the rails of anything close to what I wanted to do originally. I wanted to make like little tiny ghosts or skulls on here. And then put like little pigs on there, but it wasn't going the way I wanted it to go, quite frankly. So I give up on that. And I'm just gonna make something neat. Do I even dare use the pink or fuchsia paint? I can't draw things. Let alone, I can't paint things. I need to accept that about myself. But I think overall the idea I had is going to work really well for what I have in mind for the next painting session. So I'm just going to give Sabrina a nice little cute, dark, moody, abstract painting. There's no Christmas carding happening here. I have one other cool idea. Oh, I need to do that. I have one more idea I want to try, but with this painting before I give up. Let me grab the violet paint. Find the yeah. Make sure this works. Yeah, it still works. Yeah. No, this is not anywhere close to what I wanted to do originally. And honestly, I think it's so fucked up that I need to go back to white, fix it on the top. Wait. I think I might have an idea. Nah, it's really not gonna work. I think I might be able to salvage this painting, actually. Believe it or not, I think I just need black. I think I'm overthinking it. I just need a little bit of black paint. One. That looks fine there. That looks fine there. That's good for both. Of like what I want to do. There we go. I put way too much paint on here. It's okay. It's probably fine though. Yeah, good. I put too much paint there. You know what? I guess my solution for this is this. Oops. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Just gotta fix it up a little bit. Violet, spit more violet over here. Alright, I think I like this one more than it's like a little spooky ghost face with some dark little fuchsia and violet swirls in the background. Almost like something looking at you, and I think she likes spoopy things. So I gave her that. Joe's is gonna look the. Oh no, oh no, I'm gonna fuck up my mom's painting a little bit. And it's fine. That one's spoopy though. This is the most Christmassy one I've made. I just have one. This is gonna be for my brother, who's a fucking normie. Here's the last paintbrush I haven't hooked up yet. How about that? I bought too many brushes for no reason, with no planning or anything. You can see what I have in mind here already. Would you like to build a kill man? Just keep filling it in with a little more paint. Alright, now let's find a very narrow paintbrush. I'll just do this. Nope. I have one of the black ones. Oh no, there's so many more. I think I found it though. Yeah, this is it. Now this one's getting a little worn now, but... Alright, here's what I'm going to try to do here. First things first, let's just put a little bit of black there, just there. It's like little buttons and... Right there, perfect. Give him like a little top hat. Can't see it that well, but it's there. I'll put like, oh, I have an idea, but there's a few things I can put to make it stand out more. Well, do I have red paint? Right, yeah. I just need a little bit of red paint for this. But for my main painting I want to do with this paint, oh, it's gonna be fucking cool. I'm looking forward to that. A little red brim in the hat. A little red brim in the hat. Give him like, yeah, actually looks pretty good. Give him like a little general dumb hat. That works. A little red in the hat just so it stands out more. I think that's all the red I need though. For now. So I'll put this to the side. I got a little distracted there, my apologies. But I think I'm going to need orange next. I think you know what I need orange for. Know anything about snowmen? Oh my fucking god. Sure. Why not? Give him a big dumb fucking nose. Can't believe I'm doing so much with black paint. It's just this little tiny bit. I think I need a little more black than that, though. I am not coordinated enough for that. Nope. Now let me use this so-called black paint real quick for the arms, because the arms are a little more brown anyway. So this paint I want to use for another painting. That I think is going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of what I wanted to do last time, to make flames, but it ended up not working, so I ended up accidentally making a coral reef instead. It actually looks kind of black on this. You know what? Sure. That looks good enough. It's kind of a fucked up snowman, but it's cute. Alright. How much time has passed? How long have I it? About 40 minutes. This is obviously the most Christmassy one I made. This will be for my Norman Butt brother. It's a snowman. It's cute. I like it. Pretty simple though. It's pretty much a child's painting, but my brother's a normie. He'll like it. Let's see. The first painting I finished was my mom's. I wanted to do kind of like a heaven thing. It ended up being sort of an eye. But she'll like it. It kind of looks like a heavenly sky and some clouds and shit. I think she'll like it. She used to like spooky things, but not anymore. However, my brother's wife does enjoy spooky things still, so I made her more of like a little Christmas ghosty ghost for hers. So yeah. I think I'm pretty happy with these three though. Christmas cards, only one of them is truly a Christmas card, honestly. But my mom didn't really want to celebrate Christmas, so that's fine to give her that one. That's not particularly Christmassy. Joe's normally, so I got him a Christmassy one. And Sabrina likes spooky things, so I got her like a little ghosty one. I wanted to put like a pig on there too, but I think I'll just make a little... I think I'll make another batch of 3 or 4 Christmas cards at some point between now and New Year. Maybe I'll even paint that at my brother's house for Handcam stream. Maybe I can just take my laptop with me for that. Yeah, let me get out all the paintings next to each other. At least as closely as I can. Yeah. Alright. Actually, the ghost one looks really fucking cool the more I look at it. So it kind of reminds me of that one ghost from the Scooby-Doo movie in the opening scene. So yep, those are the 3 paintings. Only one of them ended up being Christmassy, but that's kind of how I end up at being. Honestly, I'm surprised I even got one of these look like what I wanted to, and it's ironically probably the least interesting painting. But yeah, I know my painting streams haven't been too long lately, but I only had 3 little tiny canvases to work with this time. Maybe I would have been better off if I had more paintings, but I need to work on my technique for sure. But this was fun. Hopefully my people I'm giving it to still like it. What time is it? Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching, if anyone did tune in. I plan on doing a stream to put together something I've been meaning to put together for a long time. And that being actually, let me move this a little bit so I can get my mom's in the frame a little better, because it's really not. There we go. But yeah, essentially though, I may do another Handcam stream next, but it will not be a painting one. It will instead be I'm gonna be putting together a gift I got a long time ago from a close friend of mine named Tiggy. She bought me a Charizard a long time ago. It's specifically for Nano Block Charizard. And I'm gonna try to talk, and I don't want to make any promises yet, but she may join me for commentary for that. I haven't streamed with her in a very long time, so I'm excited for that possibility. Otherwise, I'll probably do another Backyard Baseball stream, or maybe Harvest Moon 64. I'll try one more time. Honestly, though, the controls of that game were kind of poop, so yeah. But these are the paintings we did today. Hopefully, everyone who likes them will like them. I'm giving them to will like them. If not, oh well, fuck it. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. I hope you have a happy holiday or winter season, or whether or not we celebrate. And I will see you in the next stream, hopefully later this week. Okay, bye-bye.